Buff won't even let the West use it. No. So, thing you don't understand about China's financial system, this confuses people. Basically, their currency is not freely convertible. There are hard limits on how much yuan you can convert every year. That makes it then quite difficult to move money in and out of the country. It also keeps the value of the yuan down, which is good for China's manufacturing sector. There's like broad geopolitical stuff, but long story short, what you need to know is that you can't just freely go and convert yuan wherever you want. There is a yearly limit, maybe 50,000, which for, tourism and stuff is fine, but for any like big business purposes, that's not enough. And China does have special facilities for converting larger amounts of yuan for special industries, like Australia has one for selling coal to China, but there definitely isn't a special facility for selling CSGO skins. Now, as a result, it is very difficult to get balance on Buff. If you've got a credit card, NetEase can't take that because, their financial system is sort of not fully cut off, but, cut off in a way that means they can't accept your payment, they can't freely convert your payment. So unless you've got an account that accepts yuan, which you probably won't have unless you are Chinese, you won't be able to take money off the site and you won't be able to put money on the site either. Obviously, there's people who resell Buff balance, stuff like that, but the financial system China uses is somewhat isolated from the rest of the world, and that gets in the way of Buff servicing other countries. Like, if you were let's just use Skinport for example. So this is a German company, but Visa in Germany, they're able to send money around the world whenever they want, as much as they want. There's no legal restrictions on that. I mean, there's probably some money laundering regulations and stuff like that. They've got to follow regulations, but people who run Buff can't. This prevents Buff from taking over the market completely because there's this barrier to entry. It is quite inconvenient. Like, you can't deposit on there directly unless you get an Alipay credit card, and that's why Buff can't completely dominate the market.